Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, dang man, this is the final episode of season 99, fam. Like, it's crazy to think, like, I've been doing it for this long, and the fact that, like, next episode is going to be the first episode of the 100th season. I'm like, bro, I gotta go all out. I gotta go all out for that episode. So I'm gonna probably, like, think of some stuff to do to, like, make it a major and big episode. In fact, I'm actually gonna post on social media. I think, well, nah, I think I need to, like, go ahead and do it right now. But actually, in this episode, I'll be talking on, like, my experience having a gaming PC. For those that don't know, I purchased a gaming PC a while back. And, man, it has been... So, I'm going to get into it. And stuff. But, let me post real quick on social media. Alright, for my 100th season. I honestly don't even know what I want to post on social media. You know what? Nah, let's just squash all that. I'll think of something, because right now, so I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say for this episode and then think what I'm trying to say. So it's multitasking. I'm not good at that. So anyways, moving on. But no, I wanted to talk on my experience having a gaming PC. So actually, I've had a couple of gaming PCs. And this one that I recently picked up is like a top tier like gaming PC. So I had bought a gaming PC off of my friend. I think I've mentioned my friend before, the one that's he's half white and half Guamanian. But no, so he had a gaming PC. But he was done with it. He won't use it no more. So he sold it to me. I used it for a little bit. And then, after that, I just stopped and ended up getting another gaming PC. Cause it had all these like fancy lights and all that stuff on anything. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get that real quick. But the thing was is that it was one of them like low-end type gaming PCs. I didn't even spend over $1,000 for it. I think it was like 800, something like that. So yeah, it wasn't like a top tier gaming PC, but it did help with me doing reaction videos. But eventually that had started getting old. So I was like, okay, I got it. I stopped using that and then eventually just went to using laptops. And then, ended up getting a gaming laptop. It was an Acer laptop. Yeah, it was an Acer gaming laptop. And so, yeah, I was using that for a little bit. I remember I bought the video game The Division for that laptop, and I never played it. I played it like one time, and I have to say, like, with this current gaming PC that I have, I played a lot more of The Division that I have before on PC and stuff. And I'm like, versus Xbox. I'm like, yeah, I know people are like, wait a minute, what about Xbox? Like, no, PC wise, I'm like, I bought this game around the time when it came out. And yeah, just now playing it on PC and things. And so yeah, I was like, I don't know why I did that, but I guess like, because I was like, I'm gonna get into the gaming stuff. I'm gonna get into the video games and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, I had that gaming laptop for like a year, then it started getting old. So then eventually I had to go and get me, so in the beginning of the pandemic, I had to go and get me another laptop. So I had got this one touchscreen gaming laptop. That wasn't good. Gave that to some friends. And then I ended up getting my current gaming laptop, this MSI one. This gaming laptop is solid, and I like it a lot, and it can run a lot of different video games. It's a pretty solid gaming laptop. I was like, it can actually play a lot of different video games, surprisingly. So, but the thing is that it gets hot, like, and so I'm like, I really don't want to mess this one up, because I do also use it for making reaction videos and other videos, and I'm like, I ain't trying to mess this up, so I don't want to like overly use it and things. I just kind of want to save it and stuff. And then recently I had got me a gaming PC. Now, my experience with it so far, it's solid. I like it, but there are some upgrades that I had to do to it, and that I still have to do to it and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely going to it ain't gonna be cheap. It is not gonna be cheap having this gaming PC. I tell you that much right now. So anyways, so actually I was actually gonna get another gaming PC, but it has sold out. And it was probably good that I didn't get that one because it didn't have a whole lot of memory. And I know if I had to go and get that one, I had to go out and get me some memory cards to go with it. And I'm like, I ain't really trying to do all that. You know, if I do decide to get one, it's going to probably be like far down the road and things. And so I'm like, I really don't want to, you know, get into that right now. So anyways, ended up that. And so actually, funny thing is, that computer has sold out. So I wasn't, they said it had like one left in the store, and I was like, dang, right when I was gonna get it, right when I was gonna order it and stuff. Cause no, that's what it was. So I was all like, man, should I order it? I was like, nah, I shouldn't order it. But I'm like, I really want to order it. Nah, I shouldn't. By the time I came up with a conclusion, I'm like, yes, I need to order it. Gone. So then I ended up getting this other one by CyberPower PC. Yeah, it's by CyberPower PC and stuff. Cause no, that's what I had bought before. That was the one that was like that I bought after my friend when he gave me his and stuff. I was like, nah, let me go ahead and get this CyberPower PC. And so yeah, I was like, I like CyberPower PCs. You know, they're solid. I like them. So anyways, got that. And so was using it, was loving it, and was all like, and actually, you know what? No, I hadn't streamed off of it just yet, so I was kind of like iffy about streaming off of it. And luckily, I didn't stream off of it because one of my friends is telling me that, and I think it was the same day I got it too. But they was all like, you need to switch out the RAM on there because I think I only had like 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I needed 32 in order to like stream and play video games and all that. So anyways, went ahead, got the 32 gigabytes of RAM, plugged all that stuff up. I thought I had messed up my computer because it wasn't like it wasn't acting right. It wasn't like, you know, turning on it was turning on, but it just wasn't acting normal, okay? It wasn't acting like how it was when I very first got it. So I was all like, nah, bro, I can't, nah, man. Please don't. I'm like, please don't. I do not want to have to replace this computer and I just got it. I'm like, bro, no, come on, man. Don't do this to me. So anyways, I went ahead and, I fixed it. Or I got it all set up and things. And then that's when it all started with streaming and all of that. And bro, I am telling you, it is honestly one of the best investments that I could have made. Now, the only downfall to it is that I don't have a top tier graphics card, so I'm probably going to have to replace that soon. And I'm thinking of like, okay, let me just go ahead and get me a fancy smancy processor. I'm gonna most likely end up replacing this like whole computer and things because I'm like, I personally don't want to have something that's, you know, is gonna go out after a while. Like, I want to keep this computer for a long time, so if that means like I gotta switch parts out and all that stuff, and you know, like, then so be it. But I'm like, this is the last like gaming PC that I want to have right now, because I got one occupying space in my room, which is the friend. I got the other side, but that CyberPower one, and then so I'm like, right where I got my new computer on the other side of my legs is the old computer and stuff. So what I honestly should have just did was get parts and replace it. But I'm like, fam, it's so much easier just going on Best Buy and then just getting a newer computer and stuff versus having to wait however long until they're like, oh yeah. And plus what I was hearing was like a lot of parts were being sold out all fast because people were buying them up and then trying to resell them for crazy amounts on websites and things. Like, there's a capture card. It's like a RTX 3080 or something like that. It's like one of the high-end, like top-tier graphics cards to have right now. And there's people on websites trying to sell that mess for like $3,000. And I'm all like, no, you're crazy. I ain't spending no $3,000. And that's the one thing that I hate so much with that stuff, is that people really be trying to defend that. Like, nah, there's like, because I talked about it with sneakers and stuff, and people are like, oh, supply and demand, it's supply and demand. I'm like, you're not supplying me with nothing, though. You're supplying me with a product that I could have very well bought off of the website. And you definitely ain't demanding anything out of me. You're either going to take whatever the price it was that was being paid for on the website, or otherwise I ain't getting it. But I'm saying, like, I don't like that reselling game, man. I'm like that reselling game, because my thing is this, like, with me people know me. People know I do things out of the kindness of my heart. So I'm like, I'm here to help. I ain't here to, you know, freaking like go and jip people out of their, you know, stuff that they actually really need and things. And I'm like, nah, man, it's like, they ain't cool. Like, people know me. They know I don't roll like that. So I'm like, why would I support somebody that rolls like that? You know, it's like, it don't make no sense. So anyways, but yeah, people was like trying to charge all them crazy, because I was looking at graphics cards, because I was thinking of like upgrading mine. And so, anyways, yeah, I'm looking, there like people trying to charge crazy amounts for it. I'm like, well, forget it. I ain't gonna be fooling with it and stuff. So, anyways, so yeah, I just left it alone. But oh my god, the video games, bro. I have been going through so many different video games. It's crazy, man. It's honestly crazy. It's crazy to like go and play Warzone on a PC and stuff. Like, I legit feel like one of my friends that be streaming like crazy amounts and stuff. Like, there's one of my friends, her name is Blazing, and she be posting like some of the most like mad crazy clips on like, usually like y'all should go follow Blazing. Blazing's super chill and stuff, but nah, she posting like mad crazy clips. And I be watching it and I'm all like, okay, let me go ahead and do this. No, it's actually, fun fact, when I got my gaming PC, that's when I won my first game of Warzone. I was playing, it was like one of them like secondary modes. It wasn't like the like OG Battle Royale mode. But no, it was like one, it's like, not Rebirth, Resurge or something. I don't know. It's one of those modes that everybody's like been playing crazy amounts of and stuff. So anyways, yeah, I played that, won, and was all like, fam, oh, I got to stream now. And so yeah, streamed it, didn't go as planned. It did not go as planned. As I was like, man, I wish I would have recorded it or would have streamed it, because I'm like, now I gotta wait until the next time I'm playing Warzone. So I'm like, bro, that's just gonna be, that's gonna be that. I'm like, I know that's gonna be stressful and stuff, but oh my god, like the amount of video games I've came across, like, bro, it's honestly, it's insane, just the variety of games that I just like unlocked for myself and stuff. And so anyways, yeah, I've been playing a bunch of different games I bought off of Steam, because at one point I was buying a crap ton of games off of Steam. Like, I was, so on my original Dell Inspiron computer, which was not a gaming computer, it was like one of those computers that college kids get, and it's only good for like Word document and freaking, you know, notes. It's good for them little programs and stuff, and like maybe an old video game, but it ain't gonna be supporting, because I got that computer at the time in like 2015 and stuff. So there's like a lot of like, there's like DayZ was kind of blowing up, freaking 7 Days to Die was blowing up, Rust was blowing up. It's like a bunch of different games that was blowing up at the time. And I was just like getting into those games, and well, at the time, and then not being able to play them because the computer I had was horrible. So now that I got me a good computer, I'm like, now I'm able to play all these games and I mean, I always could, but it was like, just now I got me like a good computer and stuff, not like some low end computer and things. But anyway, so I had, I was just been downloading a bunch of different games, buying a bunch of new different games. And then one game that I had came across where it made me get another investment for my gaming PC is one of them steering wheel controllers. So the game that I've been playing a lot of on Steam is Assetto Corsa Competizione, and it's like this like realistic, it ain't even a realistic simulator racing game. I'm like, if it is, I'm like, you guys made it a tad bit too realistic, okay? What you guys got going on in that game does not need to be happening every time I play it and stuff. So no, that game ain't even realistic. No, I say that because they have it where if you play practice mode on that game, your car does not spin out at all. Okay, if it does spin out, it's because you're a bad driver. In career mode, for some odd reason, when I'm playing it, car just be spinning out like crazy. And I'm like, fam, what is the problem? There's nothing wrong. I'm like, I don't get why the car keeps spinning. So I'm like, I ain't even really trying to fool with that game right now. Honestly, I'm just trying to wait for the new F1 game to come out so I can play that and see how that goes. And hopefully it goes good. But yeah, I'm like, I ain't even trying to fool with Assetto Corsa right now. And I would like to play the original Assetto Corsa, but so the problem is, so there's a couple of problems with it. So when I open up Streamlabs OBS, and it doesn't recognize, so they'll have like a launcher open up for the game, and then they'll have like the game open up on a separate like program and stuff. So I'm sitting here trying to like record stream, and it's not even capturing it, and it won't capture it until the game comes up, and then it's like then it's just gonna be at times where it's like it'll say like start a game, and then it'll go back to the game, and it'll keep going doing that. I'm like, I ain't trying to have it where my streams are like that. So I'm like, no, that ain't happening. So I ended up just giving up on that game. Oh, and then my steering wheel controller wasn't really like, because I think it's an older game, and so I don't know. I'm guessing it's maybe that, but I'm like, fam, I played even newer games, and it still was like my controller just was not working properly with that game. And I'm all like, nah, because I played last year's F1 2021. F1 2021, and that was like, fam, like it was not working properly, and I'm like, man, forget it. I don't even want to play the game no more. So yeah, it's been a hassle with video games, but I have been coming across a lot of different video games. Like there's the one game where I'm like, that game is pretty solid. Planet Crafter. I've been freaking like with Matt Damon when he was in The Martian on that game. Then there's this other game that I've been playing it's like this cleaning simulator called Power Wash. And been going crazy on that. Then I've been getting into a bunch of different other games. I'm like, man, it's dope to be able to have that, Xbox, PlayStation, and all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, man, I freaking love having a gaming PC. Also, it's easier to stream because all of my, like, everything that I need to look at is right there. So before how I was streaming was that I would either stream off of my monitor, because I already had a monitor. I had a monitor because I thought my TV was messing up, but it turns out it was just a capture card that I have that was acting all weird and stuff. So anyways, bought this monitor, and then I was like, had that already down, but how I was recording before, but I'd completely forgotten, and I remembered, and I was trying to improvise, but I was like, improvise, it ain't working. So anyways, alright, now I'm back now, but no, how I was streaming before was that I would use my gaming laptop, and then use like my, like, sitting down and watching TV and stuff. So yeah, it was it was somewhat of a hassle, because I'm like having to like look at two different screens and stuff versus just having everything on one screen. But it does, I know eventually at some point in time I am going to have to go back to two screens, because it messes up the resolution of video games that I play. So that's what I honestly wish, was that there was like, because I know they have like them like Stream Deck things, and I was thinking like, oh, okay, maybe it's like a touch screen or something, and I'm like, and I would just have it where that thing was like plugged up, and I'm like looking at my chat, and I can like, because I'm like, I see where they'll use their phone, but I'm like, I ain't trying to like mess up my internet, and I'm like, I know I could just turn off the data, but I'm like, then that means my streamers might be all slow, and I'm not reading chat like right then and there. So I'm like, I wish it was just, something where I'm like, I just wish I think they do have it where you could get like a small monitor and just put it off on the side. I'm like, if that's the case, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get like this, not a super small, but like one that kind of like matches up with my monitor. And then, just overall, like, use that and things for chat. Because I'm like, just so I can, like, make the screen or make the resolution better for when I'm playing games. But, man, I'm telling you, freaking streaming, it's a hassle, fam. It is because that's what I did mostly get it for. I mostly got it for streaming. And, man, it's a hassle. Like, I knew I was going to get me a gaming PC at some point in time, but I was like, man, it is one of the biggest hassles that I've ever had to do and get involved in and stuff, but it pays off, though. I love it. I love, like, having to stay up middle of the night, having to look through Steam, seeing what games I could be watching, all these different videos, seeing what games I can play and stuff. So, yeah, I've came across some games. Games I'm currently playing right now is the Power Washing Simulator game. I'm kind of taking a break from Assetto Corsa and stuff, because Assetto Corsa, after I freaking found out that crap with the freaking the practice mode and the career mode, I'm like, I ain't even trying to fool with that game no more. Like, I just don't get why not just have it where it's the same. Like, I don't get why they have like one thing is set up one way and another is set up another way. I'm like, that would make no sense. It ain't gonna have it where it's like, oh, if I'm driving on this, like, that's like in real life, like if I'm like driving on the street and my car is gonna be fine, but if I'm driving on an identical street, it's just on another like road or another area, then my car is sliding and spinning out, and I'm all like, fam, damn, same street. There ain't nothing different between these two streets. What is going on right now? Why is this street cursed and this other one's perfectly fine? So yeah, I'm like, I'm leaving that game alone right now. Then I found this one game called Caliber, and it's like this. It kind of like looks like one of like old like Tom Clancy type games, and it's this like third person shooter game. It's solid. It's actually pretty good. I like it and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm currently looking for some other games. I'm thinking about getting into Call of Duty. That's what I'm actually might end up doing is downloading Overwatch. I bought Overwatch years ago. Never played it on PC, so I'm like, nah, I might end up playing. Because when does the new Overwatch come out? Let me see something real quick. Overwatch 2 release date. It should be like the highly anticipated game is finally available to the public first time. He's had to jump in public beta for one of the most anticipated game series in recent years. Goes live today, 26 players. Wait, so I know the game ain't gonna be free, but like, is it playable? Hold on for a second. Because if I could play Overwatch Overwatch 2 right now, I'm like, fam, forget 1. I'm like, how do I? Okay, Overwatch 2. Do I like download something? Like, what's the problem? Join beta. Okay, I'll look into that when I turn on my gaming computer and stuff. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here for the past 99 seasons. It's honestly been an enjoyable ride. I'm gonna save like all the thank yous and stuff for the next episode for the first episode of the 100th season and stuff. But no, I just wanted to take the time and thank each and every one of you guys for supporting my podcast. You know, those that are. If you aren't, then hey, you guys need to start supporting and stuff. But anyways, and that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 or 45 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. And then we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.